Hi, it's Nick from Nick's Nutrition, and in this video I'm going to show you how to make a super nutritious and healthy chocolate mousse. So this recipe is my FitTeam14 February recipe, and if you haven't heard of FitTeam14, it's basically a hashtag that was set up by Stuart Amory, who's a celebrity personal trainer on Twitter, to help encourage and motivate everybody in their fitness goals throughout the entire year. So I'll be creating healthy recipes every month. Stuart Amory is providing personal training tips, and there's also Michael Pham, who's a running specialist, providing tips as well. So this means that if you want a bit of encouragement or motivation or want to help to inspire others, get on Twitter, use the hashtag FitTeam14 and you can join in with the conversation. This chocolate mousse recipe is super simple to make. All you'll need is a food processor and some ingredients, and it will make the most decadent chocolate mousse that you can keep in the fridge or the freezer for later, but I think it makes the most perfect dessert and you can eat it guilt-free. So the ingredients that you'll need are 1 ripe avocado, and when I say ripe I mean really ripe. You can tell if it's ripe when you squeeze it, it feels like almost quite mushy. You can almost break the skin with your hands. You'll also need a tablespoon of honey or maple syrup or your chosen sweetener, 2 tablespoons of cocoa, then either a teaspoon of either cinnamon or vanilla, just depending on your preference. You might need a tablespoon of water just in case your avocado isn't ripe enough, and an optional ingredient is half a banana if you like it. So all you want to do is start by putting your avocado into the food processor, and the easiest way to slice an avocado is to basically slice it in half, remove the stone, slice it in half again so you get these quarters, then all you need to do is peel with a sharp knife the flesh and it'll slide off. Avocados are a fantastic source of healthy fats, so monounsaturated fatty acids, and they're a great source of vitamin E. They taste super creamy and you can't actually taste the avocado, so don't worry if you like it because you can't really taste it in this recipe. Once all the avocado flesh is in your food processor, just give it a blend. Now, depending on your food processor and also the ripeness of the avocados, you might just need to scrape down the walls of the food processor just a few times until everything's nice and creamy. So once your avocado is nice and creamed, I'm just going to add the tablespoon of water to mine, and I'm going to add a couple of tablespoons of cocoa. Last time I had this, I added the vanilla, but this time I'm just going to add the cinnamon and give it another blend. And last but not least, I'm just going to add my honey, which is a natural sweetener. You could use something like stevia or xylitol or even maple syrup, but I just prefer honey. And then just blend it until smooth. So if you wanted to add banana, I would add it now. Make sure that your banana is really ripe. You can't taste the banana too much, but it just adds a subtle hint of banana flavour, which I personally really like. You can tell when your avocado mousse is ready, when it looks nice and creamy. I would serve it in a glass jar. Personally, I would chill it for around an hour before serving, just to allow it to firm up, and then I would top it with things like frozen berries or even yogurt. So I really hope you've enjoyed this recipe video. If you have, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe. I'll put the full recipe on my blog, which is nicksnutrition.com, and I'll link it down below. If you do have a go at making this recipe, don't forget to send me a picture on either Facebook or Twitter and use the hashtag FitTeam14.